polarity is life, and the loss of polarity is death. Now, if polarity is life, what is this polarity we are talking about? Well, the whole universe itself is bipolar. And in yoga and Sankhya, the Indian systems that we are so conversant with, the concept of Purusha and Prakriti as the positive and the negative fluxes, the equal and opposite energies of the universe itself. Purusha, the pure consciousness, and Prakriti, that which manifests. When we talk about polarity, we need to understand at the subatomic level itself we have it in the electrons, the protons, and the neutrons. At the cellular level, we have the anions and the cations that manifest the same polarity at the macroscopic level as our right and left sides and the right and left veins. And of course, that is connected in yoga to the right and left nostrils. This concept of prana and apana, ha and ta, surya and chandra, pingala, ida, purusha, prakriti, and of course the inhalation and the exhalation, and that absolute concept, the hamsa gayatri or ajapa gayatri, which is the soham hamsa, where with each exhalation we give up the individuality so that with the inhalation that universality can come in. In the Gitananda tradition of Rishi culture Ashtanga Yoga, we have the Jnana Yoga Prakriyas that enable us to consciously work with these equal and opposite energies, enhancing a sense of harmony, a sense of ease, as opposed to the normal dis-ease that most people are very well endowed with. Normally the prana, the energy of prana, moves upwards and outwards, whereas the energy of apana moves downwards and outwards. Here, in the Jnana Yoga Prakriyas, especially Anuloma, Yoga Nidra, Aluloma, etc., we utilize our consciousness, our choice to be in the now, our own free will, to try and modulate these energies to enhance our polarity. So in the Anuloma Viloma, which is the first of the Prakriyas, we try to consciously, when we breathe in, move the prana, warm golden prana, the positive flux, from head down to the toes. And on the exhalation, move the cool silvery apana from the toes up to the top of the head. So the prana is moving down and the apana moving up. Now the normal flow is prana up, apana down. But the yogis say, let us, with our free will, with our consciousness, with our ability to choose, let us change these flows. And when we do that, they start to harmonize at the navel center, which is where the samana energy is, and the samana energy is usually depicted as going in circles, which is also the area of the Manipura chakra. The Manipura is our psychic umbilical cord. Just as the navel, our umbilicus, connects us to our physical mother, the Manipura connects us to the universal mother, Jagat Janani, Prakriti itself. So when we are breathing in and bringing the prana down, breathing out and moving the apana up, at a certain point we produce a conscious balance at the navel center that connects us, connects our solar plexus, connects us as a solar being with the solar system in which we live. The second part of the Anuloma is slightly different because we start to split the energies, the right and the left. And what we do is the prana moves up on the right and the apana moves down the left. So as we move this up on the inhalation, down on the exhalation, up, down, up, down, up, down, we start to create a clockwise circular energy that starts to spiral, and the same effect is produced ultimately at the Manipura, again reconnecting us by choice with the cosmos. This can be enhanced by the other practice, the Yoga Nidra as taught in Gitananda tradition, where we start at the navel center and in concentric circles becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, we start to expand out until we expand 6 inches above the head, 6 inches below, 12 inches totally, making up our connection with the 12 cosmic centers of energies, the 12 chakras. So all of these practices, the Anuloma, the Yoga Nidra, and of course the Aluloma also, they enhance our choice as a human being, our free will in the present moment to modulate these energies to once again reconnect ourselves, because we have moved away from that sense of balance. We should be in balance, but we are not. Yoga is all about harmony and balance. Samatvam yoga uchate is what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. But we have moved away from that samatvam. We have moved away from ease, sukham. We have moved towards dukkham, painful suffering, rather than a state of ease. Similarly, we have moved away from polarity. And by losing our polarity, we lose our own life. Inside every man, there is also the feminine energy. Inside every woman, there is also the masculine energy. And when you harmonize both these energies, you become the man or the woman you are to be. You manifest yourself. And this, again, is brought out by Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra, in the Vibhuti-pada, where he says, by deep contemplation of the Nabhi Chakra. Nabhi Chakra is Manipura, the same thing that we are doing here. He says, Kaya Vyuha Jnanam, you attain the wisdom of how your whole body is arranged. Not just the physical body, but the entire Panchakosha itself. These practices, Jnana Yoga Prakriyas of the Gitananda tradition of Rishikalcha Ashtanga Yoga, enable us to be a conscious human being, to make the choice to realign ourselves, our Panchakoshas, with the universe itself, reconnect ourselves, the individuality, with the universality once again. We become a universal being by choice.